going on, guys? It is Gaming Wolf here, and we're going to try to make a system in this. And you see we have our little magic system already made. Made that off screen in a different type of thing for everyone. But what we need now is we need it set so that, one, I want the player to enable this, right? And then I also need a part, which we're going to go ahead and name door, but we're going to make it so that everything can be named differently. And we're going to see how to make this in a standard script, and then we're going to see how to make this in a module script, right? So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make sure I'm still recording because I've been having problems with that. We're going to go ahead and in the starter player, we're going to add a script, right? And we're going to add local script. All coding is available. Agree to the terms. Roblox provides a code generator tool. The tool has an option to enhance and support your creativity. To use the tool, you must accept and agree to the below. Well, it's trained on no private developer data. Public market. What in the hell? No, I don't want your tool. I prefer to script my own code. Anyway, so as we were saying, sorry about that, guys. I really wanted to read that. Apparently, it's a new tool that Roblox is making, and I don't want any part of it. Author Wolf. Author, if I can spell today. There we go. Okay, now services. So what services are we going to need, right? So the first thing that we know we're going to need is workspace, but there's also a couple different services we could be using to this, and one of them is the chat service, and I'm just going to make sure that we actually need that real quick. Chat service houses Lua code, responsible for running Lua chat system, similar to starter player scripts. So we're going to do local chat, game, get service, chat, fires when chat is called. Okay. So let's start with players. Players game, get service players, local chat equals game, get service chat. And then that's pretty much it for now, since we're just going to do this on a single script instead of trying to use multiple scripts, right? So that's it for services. Requires NA tables. We're going to make an array equals one is Lux and one is Apollo. And how could I be so dumb as to not press shift when I'm adding those in? For those of you that don't know, you are required to use these curly brackets. It's not optional. And this is what is called an array. So when I use this, this is going to be 1 and this will be 2, right? And now we're going to go above tables and add in locals, local player equals player dot local player local door. We're going to go ahead and give this a name. Call it door. We'll go ahead and anchor it permanently. Workspace dot door local prompt. Workspace dot spellgivers dot light dot proximity prompt. Right? Okay. Now I'm just curious if player dot chatted, it is an actual thing. Connect function message print message. Now just to show you all what this does, because apparently I didn't actually need chat, I added that in there for no reason. It's an old thing. Right, so now it should be printing off hello. If I do Lux, right, now if I do Apollo, look at that. Now the actual words aren't going to be Lux or Apollo. I just want to add those in mostly for anyone that knows what I'm scripting on, not to get hints because I'm scripting it for them. Alright, so if table.find chat, comma, message, then print message. Alright. Now one thing that's for sure is that they're always going to be in order, right? So we're going to go Lux, right? It printed. But if I type in hello, it does not print hello. But if I type in Apollo, look at that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change their message to constantly be lowercase so that, you know, some types in it all in caps or all in lowercase and we don't have to worry about it, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do string dot lower message. We're going to make this local, oh god, local chat equals string dot lower message. And then we're going to do, we're actually not going to name the chat because that's going to be counterintuitive to what we're trying to do. Local, yeah, we'll name it string. Actually, that's a bad habit to get into. We'll just name it X for now. If I decide to change it later, we'll change it later. X, and we're going to go test that out as we always do when we add something like that that hinders anything or decides anything in our scripts. We always make sure that they work before continuing on, because if you don't, you're going to get further down the line. So if I do Lux in all lowercase, Lux in all caps, Apollo, we're just going to test out, make sure. Alright, cool. But then if I do like hello, go away, nothing. Alright, cool. So now, if it does that, then we're going to do local position equals table dot find chat X. Oh wait, I didn't tell it to do anything, but I just want to show y'all this real quick so that y'all know, because this is something that not many people actually think about, but this will always constantly be the order in the script, right? So now if I do print position, right? Okay, and now I do Lux, right? And then I do Apollo. Apollo. Lux will always be 1 in the scripts, and Apollo will always be 2 in the scripts, right? But if I go and I switch them so that Apollo is here and Lux is here, and now I type in Apollo, I get 1, and I type in Lux, I get 2. Arrays will always be in the order that you gave them, right? So now we're going to make some functions. Function ghost, because I always like ghost, right? I always like to make my transparencies called ghost, I don't know why. And function activate. Boom, boom. Right, so now ghost is going to make door.transparency equals point, we'll make 07 for now, we'll see how that works. And then activate prompt.enabled equals true. Alright. So now if I type in Lux, and Apollo. We'll see it doesn't work, and that's because I didn't hook it up. Yeah, I made my functions, but didn't hook them up. So we're going to do if position double equals 1, then we're going to do else position. We're going to do if position. Actually, we're going to make this an else if. Right. Else if position double equals 2, then, so 1 is Apollo, and Apollo is going to activate the prompt. So we're going to do activate, and Ghost is going to activate the door. Then after all of this, we're going to have an else. Right, and I want that to deactivate all of it. Right, so function bad. Right, that's going to be prompt dot enabled equals false, and door dot transparency equals 0. So bad, right? So now if I type in Apollo, ooh, about Lux, ooh, nothing. Oh wait, no, it made it. It made it that way. All right, and now collect light is there, and it's firing. But then if I do no, why does that still work? I have no unearthly idea. Let's see. Is that the actual light? Yep, that's the actual light. Did I server-wide disable? Oh. I wonder if disabled and enabled actually does that. What if we set that to 0? All right, and then we come in here. Prompt dot max activation distance equals 10. And then I play here. Let's see if that works. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, forgot about that. Right, so that's not working, and then I do Apollo, and it works. All right, cool. And then Lux, and the door does become slightly transparent. Right, but we also need that door to be walkable. So door dot canCollide equals false. And we're gonna do bad equals door dot canCollide equals true, and prompt dot max activation distance equals 0. Okay, now that should realistically work. And Apollo and Lux, and then no. Oh, something went wrong. Test. Strange, strange. So, let's see what's going on. Ah, yes, that is why. So, I put my else on the wrong thing. It happens. I guess today I'm just making more mistakes than anything else. Else bad. So now that should be hooked up. Yep, alright, cool. So now bad should actually, stop everything. So if I go Lux, and then Apollo, and I go bad, and I can't get out. I go Lux, and then LLL, can't get in. Nice. Alright, so in the next video, for those that are curious, we're going to be turning this into a module script that has multiple phrases that are picked by the server. For those that aren't interested, that's pretty much the end of this. So I will catch y'all next time.